Aphorism 271. If the physician prepares his homeopathic medicines himself, as he should reasonably do in order to save men from sickness, he may use the fresh plant itself, as but little of the crude article is required. If he does not need the expressed juice, perhaps for purpose of healing, he takes a few grains in a mortar and with 100 grains sugar of milk three distinct times brings them to 1 millionth. Trituration as aphorism 270. Before further potentizing, if a small portion of this by means of shaking is undertaken, a procedure to be observed also with the rest of crude drugs of either dry or oily nature. Explanation. In this aphorism, Dr. Henneman has given idea about dynamization. Physician should prepare medicine himself in order to save human life from sickness. He should use fresh plant from which little of the crude substance is required. He takes a few grains in a mortar and with 100 grains of sugar of milk. In this way, three distinct times trituration will bring it 1 to 1 millionth trituration as explained in aphorism 270. This procedure to be carried out before further potentization by shaking and strokes. This procedure to be carried out also with the rest of crude drugs of either dry or oily nature. Footnote 157 of aphorism 271. Until the state in the further, after having attained insight into the indispensability of perfectly prepared homeopathic medicines, will have them manufactured by a competent, impartial person in order to give them free of charge. Homeopathic physicians trained in homeopathic hospitals who have been examined theoretically and practically and thus legally qualified, the physician may become convinced of these divine tools for purposes of healing, but also to give them free of charge to his patients, rich and poor. Explanation of footnote 157 of 271 aphorism. In future, for indispensability of perfectly prepared homeopathic medicines, the homeopathic medicines should be manufactured by a competent, impartial person, that is, homeopathic physician, trained in homeopathic hospitals who have been examined theoretically and practically and who is legally qualified. Then only physician may become convinced of these divine tools for purposes of healing, also to give them free of charge to his patients, rich and poor.